This is not just a summer camp, this is a laboratory for educational strategies and methods that work. There are kids who are only succeeding because of their experience in Yagilu. The amount of self-development that happens here in the course of the summer is miraculous.
This is my second year in Yagilu and I love it. We build chicken coops and gardens and stuff, but we don't do it by ourselves. We do it together as a team. I learned to believe in myself, that I can do it and push. Sometimes in school, when I don't think I can do my homework or read a book, I just remember that I'm strong. I've done hikes and I completed them, and if I could do those, I could do schoolwork.
They applaud you, they cheer you on, and then afterwards, they don't just stop. They keep on pushing you to get to your next goal. Best thing this year was the 3-day hike.
Let's go! All the way up, you made it! Congratulations, 3 days of hiking, 35 miles up to the top, let's go!
When we got to High Point was mind-blowing. I felt like I was the king of the world. After completing the 3-day hike, I feel like after that I can do anything in the world.
I've seen that I can push myself well beyond my comfortable limits, physically and emotionally, and finally that I've learned how to communicate well.
Baruch probably gains more from the few weeks that he's here than he often gains over the course of the entire year. He comes back from camp and he tells me about how he really feels like he connected to davening. Baruch Hashem, he found his place.
This is in a Jewish environment, this is in a religious environment, and that's something unique.
I think the only real way to connect to Hashem is by being in nature, because God is everywhere in nature. Everything that you see is made from God. When you're in the city, everything you see is made by man. And that's why it's easy to forget about God when you're in the city. When you come to the forest, everything you see, trees, God, grass, God, ferns, God, sky, God, sun, God, lake, God, everything is Hashem. Yagilu has completely transformed my entire life. Every single year, I grow more and more.
Me and a couple other guys made this nice big area over here that we made for a game called Ninja. So basically it's a ninja arena.
My son was able to work on teams and have challenging projects that weren't easy to get through, and he had to deal with the challenges. It's not a type of environment in a program where you're just where you're handheld. You've got to struggle through challenges, problem solve, work together, and I definitely saw the benefit of that.
When Ruven came back from camp last year, he was so happy and so dirty and so feeling fulfilled and feeling like he got to do what he loves to do, to explore, to look around, to play with things in the forest.
You know, in other camps where they would be doing a big sports thing that he's not really so interested in, he might go off and explore to find frogs and he'd be like not doing what he's supposed to do. He's like, here, we have activities, go find frogs. So he feels great because he's doing exactly what he anyways wants to do.
We haven't seen him that happy and fulfilled in a very, very long time.
Connie's really inspiring. He gets the kids to feel it, even kids that it's harder to get to.
You guys have earned this feeling. And think of this, whenever you're at something hard in your life, I've done the 3-day hike. What do you mean you can't do it? There's no such thing as I can't do it. When you enable a child to come to Yagilu, just that one child, you are literally saving a life. You are literally saving a life.
It really was a challenge for my parents to come up with the necessary money to pay for this camp, and I gained so much
For someone who makes it possible for another child who otherwise wouldn't be able to come to Yagilu to come, you are giving them something they wouldn't be able to get anywhere else. It's not just, oh, get them out of the city for the summer or keep them off the streets for the summer. It's much more than that. It is giving them a set of skills, a set of capacities, a way of learning about themselves that they wouldn't be able to get anywhere else.
I have to thank you for everything that you've done to completely change my life and maybe even save my life. I'm a totally different person than I would have been if I didn't come to Yagilu 6 years ago. I don't know what I'd be doing, but I'm so happy that I am the person who I am today with the characteristics that I have today because of what you've done to help me in Camp Yagilu.
When you support Yagilu and when you enable a child to come to Yagilu, you are changing the life of a child forever, and that's priceless.
Go!